Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel Learning Point. This is Palak Jain and today we are going to study about forms of industrial disputes. So guys, you can see on the screen there is a chart given in which you can see forms of industrial disputes. The main forms of industrial disputes are strikes, lockouts, Gherao, picketing and boycotting. And strikes are divided in three types. What are they? Primary strikes, secondary strikes and sympathetic strikes. And types of primary strikes are stay in or sit down or pen down strike, go slow strike, stay away strike, token or protest strike, work to rule strike, hunger strike and wildcat or lightning strike. So first we'll understand what is strike. So strike is a situation where the workmen or employees cease or refuse to work in a collective and unified manner. So it's a situation where the workmen and employees, they stop or refuse to work, they deny to work in collective manner. Togetherly they deny to work. Workmen or employees going on mass casual leave also amount to strike. So when workmen or employees goes on mass casual leave, it also amount to strike. Now we'll understand types of strike. So these are aimed at employers with whom the dispute exists. So why strikes are done? When employees or workmen have disputes with employer, they do strike. These include the following types. First one is stay in or sit down or pen down or tool down. When the employee or workmen are sitting on their seats but refuse to work, that is stay in or sit down or pen down or tool down strike. So employee, they are sitting on their seats but they don't work, they refuse to work. So the employees are present in the employer's premises. So employees are present in the office but they deny to work. Second is go slow strike. So in this, workers do not completely stop the work but slow down their speed of working to cause losses to the employers. So in the strike, the workers slow down their speed of working. Why they do that? To cause loss to the employers. There is no cessation of work. तो इस स्ट्राइक में क्या होता है? वर्कर्स स्लो डाउन कर देते हैं वर्किंग स्पीड को टू कॉज लॉस टू द एम्प्लॉयर्स, बट दे डोंट स्टॉप द वर्क. थर्ड वन इज स्टे अवे स्ट्राइक. In this, workmen or employees stay away from workplace and organize rallies, demonstration. In this strike, the workmen or employees, they stay away from the workplace. Fourth one is token or protest strike. So in this, workers do not work for a short period in a day like an hour. So in this strike, workers do not work for a short period. It's generally done to send a warning to the employer of an impending strike if the demands are not met. So why they do this strike? To send a warning to the employer. If their demands are not met, they will do strike. Next one is work to rule strike. So in these types of strikes, employers or workmen are working not more than the minimum requirement as mentioned in their contracts. They are not working during intervals, weekends or extended hours, which in turn lowers down the productivity and efficiency of the organization. So by the name itself, we can understand that the employees or workmen are not working more than the minimum requirement that are mentioned in their contract. They don't work more than the minimum requirements which are mentioned in their contracts, and they are not working during intervals, weekends or extended hours. So which in turn lowers down the productivity and efficiency of the organization. Next one is hunger strike. So under this, the workmen or employees observe fast. So workmen and employees, they observe fast in order to attract the attention of employer towards their grievances. So employees or workmen observe fast. Why they observe fast? To attract the attention of the employers towards their complaints. Next one is wildcat or lightning strike. These types of strikes happen without the permission of union. So these strikes happen without the permission of union. There's no permission of union and it is an unofficial strike. These strikes are not official, they are unofficial, and it is the responsibility of union to stop such a strike. Now we'll understand secondary strikes. So in these kind of strikes, the union protests not against the employer but against the third party that shares a good relationship with the employer. तो इस स्ट्राइक में क्या होता है कि यूनियन प्रोटेस्ट किसके अगेंस्ट करती है? थर्ड पार्टी के अगेंस्ट करती, एम्प्लॉयर के अगेंस्ट नहीं करती, जिसके एम्प्लॉयर से अच्छे रिलेशनशिप हो. एंड दीज आर मोर पॉपुलर इन USA देन इंडिया. Next one is sympathetic strikes. In these kinds of strikes, workers are not having any issue with their employers. So the workers are not having any issue. They don't have any problem with their employers. However, they are extending their support to the employees who are sitting on strike for some other cause. तो इस स्ट्राइक में क्या होता है कि वर्कर्स को कोई इशू नहीं होता है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती एम्प्लॉयर्स से, बट वो स्ट्राइक में क्यों बैठते हैं? जो एम्प्लॉयज़ जो पहले से बैठे होते हैं स्ट्राइक पे, उनको सपोर्ट करने के लिए. लॉकआउट्स. सो लॉकआउट इज द काउंटर पार्ट ऑफ स्ट्राइक. सो द फंक्शन ऑफ लॉकआउट इज सेम एज स्ट्राइक. इट इज़ द वेपन इन द हैंड ऑफ एम्प्लॉयर. So lockout is the weapon in the hand of employer to resist the demands of employees and make them agree their conditions. तो lockout कौन करता है? Employer करता, employee नहीं करता. To resist the demands of employee, to stop the demands of employees and make them agree their condition. और employees को agree करना to follow employers or to agree with the employer's condition. So lockouts are done by employer to resist the demands of employees and make them agree their conditions. The employer decides to shut down the workplace till his demands are met. So employer क्या करता है? Shut down कर देता है workplace को till his demands are met. It is different from the concept of layoff. Under layoff, the employer temporarily suspends the work in response of a strike. Gherao. So it is the confinement of managers by encircling them in order to intimidate them to accept the demands of unions. Why Gherao is done? To intimidate the managers to accept the demands of union. The workmen involved in Gherao are considered guilty under section 339 and 340 of Indian Penal Code. Picketing. So picketing is a form of a strike and protest under which workers stand in front of premises of employer with flashcards, banners and placards. So it is a form of strike in which workers stand in front of premises of employer. They stand in front of the building or office of employer with flashcards, banners and placards in hand. They intend to inform people about the same and dissuade other workers to go and work in the premises. The workmen who are doing strikes, they stop other workers to go to work in the premises. The workers who cross the picketers and still prefer to work despite the strike are known as cabs. So the workers who cross the picketers and they still prefer to work, so they are known as cabs. They are considered bad. Boycotting. So boycotting is the disruption of normal functioning of an enterprise by the striking workers. They appeal to other employees to extend their cooperation by voluntarily boycotting the employer. तो बॉयकॉटिंग में वर्कर्स क्या करते हैं, वो बहिष्कार कर देते हैं नॉर्मल फंक्शनिंग ऑफ एन एंटरप्राइज का, वो बॉयकॉट कर देते हैं. And they appeal other workers to extend their cooperation, and they also appeal other workers to extend their cooperation, to extend their support by voluntarily boycotting the employer. So guys, I hope you'll find this video helpful, and if you find it helpful, then please press the like button and subscribe my channel Learning Point. You can also leave a comment about the video, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. Bye bye.